Hey guys, it's Brenda from my Reborn Cradle, and today is a happy Saturday. Happy Saturday! The sun is shining, it's bright. A lot of you on my other video had commented that you can't imagine being in this cold. It does get very cold where I'm from. When I open the door, for instance, like the outside storm door, if I put my finger on the glass, it's so cold that my finger instantly, I can't explain it if you guys have no idea what I mean. It's still very cold outside, even though the sun is up and shining. It's beautiful. I've been outside already. I'm wearing my my sweater here. It's like a poncho style, and I am wearing my slippers, so I'm all nice and layered up. Even at home, at night I like wearing this. Well, not wearing it, but resting in my chair with that on me is really nice. Here I have Megan Hope. She is my partial silicone, and actually my arm is getting tired of holding her. It's been a while, but here is Megan Hope. She is sculpted by Angela Lewis. She is a Charlotte's sculpt. Her ears are just so realistic when they go like this. Oh, she looks exactly like Eric. Oh, I miss him when he was. I have a story about that. I am here to do a 10-question tag from Tilly Phoenix from Little Duckie Reborn Dolls. I will link her video down below. I've seen a few people do this tag, and it's fun. I would love to participate. So I just wrote them on a cue card. Oh, she is heavy. I'm going to put her over my shoulder like that. Okay, I will start, and I will try my best at answering short. I tried answering some of the video or some of the answers, and I was going on. I was rambling on and on and on. And I really don't want to do that again. So number 1, when did you buy your first Reborn and why? I first bought my doll in 2015. It was in July when I received her. Why? To be honest, I was curious. A lot of you may have known my first Reborn, how I discovered Reborns, is because it was by accident. I didn't even know about Reborns, but when I learned about them, at first I was creeped out by them, but I was so interested. I wanted to see how realistic they felt and how they like holding them. I mean, sure, I can see them, but a lot of people also say that the Reborns are more realistic in person, which they are. But I wanted to see that. So mostly out of curiosity is why I bought them. Number 2, do you have girls or boys? I have both because my collection is huge. But at first I only collected girls, and the first boy that I purchased, well, he came to me as a boy, and I was going to change him into a girl, but when he came to me, I thought, wow, you remind me of my oldest son so much. So I kept him as a boy. So then I started getting dolls, of like boy dolls too, because I was able to be reminded of them, which I love. And also I found some old my real son's clothing that I used to donate everything, but in my hoarder box of, in my hoarder stash, I found a box that was not donated. It was missed. So I looked inside and they're like, hey, there's some my son's clothes. So I started buying dolls that also resembled them, but also that they could fit the clothes, because I love that so much. So I have both girls and boys in my collection. The reason why I only got girls first is because in real life I only have 3 sons, and I really wanted that girl. I remember just wishing and wishing for a girl. Never got my girl, but I do my reborns. Number 3, what do my reborns mean to me? I love the ones that remind me of my real sons. Like this one here, Megan. She's probably my favorite doll out of all, even though I own a lot. And I do have a lot of favorites, but she is probably my number 1 favorite. She's a partial silicone, and she spitting image of my son, spitting image. And plus she's silicone, so she has that open mouth, and she feels extremely realistic. I love that. But I admit I also have a few dolls in my collection because I love the art, and I don't spend a lot of time holding them or doing videos with them. I love role-playing videos. I don't really role-play off camera too much. In fact, I don't think at all. Not often at all, but I love making the videos. But yeah, I admit there are many dolls that I love just because of the art and the sculptor. So, there's a question too, that I've answered before. I don't really consider myself a reborn mommy. I consider myself a reborn collector, because most of the dolls are just mostly for the art. There are a few dolls that I love actually interacting with the most, like holding, cuddling, changing, things like that, or making videos out of, are the ones that mean more close to my heart to me. The other ones, they are close to my heart, but they're mostly art. So say if I had to sell them, for instance, then I could probably let them go. The ones like this one that mean more to me, I could never sell. So number 4, what kit would you love to have? I can't afford anything anymore at the moment, so I have not been tempted myself by looking at kits. I do once in a while, but then I feel like, oh. Honestly, the kits that in the past that I have wanted, I have got. I remember I wanted the Anastasia so bad by Olga Auer. I wanted the Serenity kit by Lorelei Eagles so bad. I got the Everly kit so bad, Lorelei Eagles. I got, so many. Phoenix, the Ellie Sue, I remember I wanted so bad. The Twin A, the Twin B, the Tink. There's so many in my collection that I own that I really wanted. But as for now, to be honest, I try hard. I don't want to tempt myself. So why? Well, I can't afford anything right now, so why attempt it? But yeah, there's so many beautiful sculpts out there. So right now, my goal is to just have a good paying job so I can afford the dolls again. Number 5, what is my favorite color? Is light pink. There was a time in my life when I was like a teenager and young adult, my favorite color was lavender, like a purple, a light purple. And only because I remember there was a time when I would tell people that pink was my favorite color, and it's like, oh, that's such a baby color. Why do you like baby color? Are you baby? So I kind of switched it to light purple, and I still really enjoy the light purple, but light pink and pink is my favorite color of all. Number 8, do you take your reborns out? I did take it out once to a doctor's appointment. That was the first outing I've ever done, like in a video. I have a video about it. But it was kind of easy because all I did was put it in the car seat, take it to the doctor's office, who is a pediatrician, and I had a blanket covered up the whole time, practically the whole time. So it was really easy. I had no reactions. I didn't want reactions. That was easy. I've taken the dolls out to the land, which is, we own off the grid land. I've taken them off, like, because no one else is there. So I'm not going to be judged about taking a doll out to the land. I did take a doll out a few times to the school to show I taught in the school. Well, I even have videos about that. But I've taken babies out and gotten reactions at the school from students and coworkers. But I don't normally take the dolls out, like going shopping. I've never done that. Yeah. I might take them for a ride just for video purposes. But as for me taking them out, like, I don't have a stroller or anything. But one of these days I do have a baby carrier. I would love to just maybe try it. Just maybe once. I want to try it though, for sure. Definitely. It's on my bucket list. Number 9, who's your favorite baby? This one, she's just my son. Look, that's my son. Anyways, I'm a sensitive person. Yeah. Number 10, who's my favorite artist? I have a few of them for different reasons. There are some artists that do amazing rooting. There's some artists that do amazing painting. There's some artists that I love how they weight their babies. And there are a few tiny handful of artists that I love all 3 of those aspects. So, but they're all Canadian, because I've learned my lesson that if I buy from the States, it's so expensive by the time it gets here. Especially where I am. I live up north. So yeah, it's kind of expensive. And there are certain sellers that I love buying from because I trust them. And even though they're not the artist itself, I do trust that the transaction and the trade is going to go smoothly. So I have many, but they're all in Canada. So yeah, I've mentioned them before. Oh, is that the last question? Oh, no. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch. Number 6. I knew there were more. Number 6 was your. I'm sorry. I mixed up the questions. Number 6 was my favorite food. My favorite food to make at home is homemade pizza. I do the dough homemade. I just use tomato sauce. I add spices of my own. I do buy the meat at the store and the cheese from the store. But I do an awesome homemade pizza. Everyone raves about it. However, my favorite food that makes me go, all the time is fried mozzarella sticks. Done by a real deep fried mozzarella stick. I've tried them homemade and they're good, but they're not as good as a real commercial fried mozzarella sticks. Oh, excuse my nose. Where are you from? Megan here is falling down. Oh, my girl. Megan is falling down a bit. Oh. Okay, where are you from? I was born in Quebec. It's actually called Maniwaki, Quebec. So yeah, I've only lived in Quebec for like, I was born there, moved to Hull because I was a premature baby, so I had to be in a city where they had equipment. And then I moved to Ontario when I was like, I don't know, a baby. I'm not sure how old. But, and then Dad married my mom, and we lived there until I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4. And then we moved to Toronto, and we only lived there for like maybe a year, and then we moved, not even a year. Dad hated it. So then he finally moved to the Pa Airport, and I've been here since. Yeah, long time. So yeah, let me see if I have. Oh yeah, I skipped. I went from what is your favorite color down to do you take your ribbon? Sorry, I mixed up the questions. I'm sorry about that. But I will link her video below. Thank you. This was a fun tag. Sorry if I rambled on and on and on. I'm trying to look at the time. But here's Megan, my favorite Eric. Oh my goodness, it's Eric. Little one. I just want to kiss her up all over, but I don't really, I try not to contact my face because I have oily skin, so, but yeah, oh my goodness, it's just Eric. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. This was a fun take. I will link her original take down below. And yeah, my questions were out of order. Sorry about that. But this was great. This was really fun. So anyways, guys, have a happy Saturday. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of my channel. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.